What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I want to go ahead and test out the new Sephora collection Best Skin Ever Concealer. So this is what it looks like. So I do have the original Sephora concealer. This one you do get more product in here. It is very weighted. It is it's thicker as far as the packaging. I did pick up the shade 29Y, and says it is a full coverage multi-use concealer, so we would definitely be putting this to the test. I also did pick up the REM Beauty concealer, but I will get more into that in the video. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Give this video a thumbs up and also leave a comment down below, as all of those things do help my channel here on YouTube. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into today's guys. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I typically do not do my base before I do my eyeshadow, but I really don't, I'm not feeling to do anything dramatic on the eyes today. I just really want to keep it simple and mainly focus on complexion products today. So for primer, I did already prime just so that it can sit in the skin. I did go in with the Huda Beauty Jelly Primer. This is the water jelly primer. And then in my T-zone, I did go in with the Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Primer. So again, this is just in the pores, like in my T-zone where I have large pores and things of that nature. So I also wanted to mention to you guys, when I reviewed this product, I did mention that I needed the shade before this, the shade I reviewed. I did go ahead and pick up shade number 4 in the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. So I will be using this today, but I'm going to use it a little bit different than what I did in my review. For foundation, I don't know if I want to use the Lancome Tint Ultra Wear Care and Glow. So I did pick up the shade 405. But looking at it, it is a little bit deeper than what I thought it would be. So let me see if I have it here. I did pick up the LA Girl Pro Color foundation mixing pigment. So I heard that the white shade can help lighten up any foundation that is a little bit too deep. But I kind of wanted to use the Sephora Best Skin Ever only because that is the main focus of today's video as far as that concealer. So let me decide which one we're going to go with. Okay, you guys, so really quick, I just wanted to show you, this is the Lancome Tint Idol in the shade 405W with just the foundation, and this is it mixed with the LA Girl Pro Pigment. So you see how much lighter the pigmentation is, which is a really good thing. So don't really know. I think for the sake of testing new products, I'm just going to go in with the Lancome. I don't know that. Yeah, see, me mixing it with the Pro Pigment definitely helped a little bit. Okay, you guys, so this is the skin with the new Lancome Care and Glow foundation. So this foundation does have SPF 27 in it. What I do love about Lancome foundations, they do have the actual expiration date on the back. I don't know if you guys can kind of see that. It says 2/2024. So that's really, really good. But this is what it looks like. I do feel like the LA Girl Pro Color mixing pigment definitely helped a lot with toning this down. If you are my foundation twin, I highly recommend that you just pick up shade 400W instead of 405W. So that way you don't have to mix any pigments or anything with that. Now, going in with the Sephora Best Skin Foundation, it says this is a full coverage multi-use concealer, natural finish, long wear, You get 0.30, wait, where is it? I just saw it. 0.30 fluid ounce of product in here. It is a 12-hour hydration, retouch and conceal all over face, weightless blendable liquid cream for coverage. And yeah, so let's go ahead and test this out. I'll leave it zoomed in so that way we can just kind of see the color and what it looks like. Again, I did pick up shade 29W, and that is because I do have shade 31Y in the foundation. The Best Skin, what is it called? Best Skin Ever foundation. I do have the shade 31Y, so I went up a couple shades with the concealer. So it's kind of looking a little bit closer to my skin tone. I was looking on Sephora's website. There is a shade called 26.5W, I think. So I do think I want to go ahead and maybe pick that one up in the event that I do want to add like some brightness. But so far this is what we are looking like with the concealer. Alright, for cream bronzer, we are going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzer. This is in the shade, I think it's the shade number 3. Yes, number 3 tan. So I'm just going to use the Fenty Beauty 125 face brush. And you guys, so honestly, I'm going to dab some of that on a paper towel, just so I don't have too much product that I'm applying on the face. I was not going to pick up the REM Beauty concealer, but part of me wanted to test it on camera. But if I am being very honest with myself, looking at the reviews and seeing how everybody was like, oh, you know, it's some people, it's a product where it's a love-hate. Me personally, I do have the Nars concealer inside of like the little pot. That is the only concealer that I like to use to clean up my brows. I have never tried that concealer on my under eye, and I just don't think that I would, because it's not really something that I would go for. So I did go to Ulta today and I did pick up the REM Beauty concealer, but I picked mine up. Another thing I'm glad about is that I did not order it online, because I was going to initially pick up shade medium 3W, and looking at it in store, it looked way too light. So when I opened shade medium 6W, it was definitely like the perfect shade, but at the same time, again, I don't like to use my Nars pot concealer for my under eyes. So I did try the REM Beauty concealer today, and I did it to clean up my brows. So, I mean, you can't really tell a difference. I'm a little nervous to try it on the under eyes, just being very honest. But maybe in an upcoming video we'll do that, just to see if I have a different experience with it. But, ooh, I was about to put this on my... This is the Made by Mitchell Liquid Blush in the shade Mango Daiquiri. So I'm just going to use this to add my liquid blush. So I wanted to zoom back in because I still have not set my under eyes. I've applied cream blush and, well, liquid blush and cream bronzer. I don't see or notice any creasing on the under eyes. So that's a good thing. I kind of want to add just a little bit more concealer here where I have like my dark spots, and then we will go ahead and set our under eyes. So for loose setting powder, I did go in with the Kimchi Chic Puff Puff Pass Set and Bake. This is in the shade number 2, which is Banana. This is a very light pale banana, but I really love this powder. I have 2 backups of this powder. If you have not tried it, I highly recommend that you do. For all over face powder, I'm going to use the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder in the shade number 35. For bronzer, we are going in with the Jacqueline Cosmetics Pressed Bronzer in the shade Top Down. And I'm just using this BH Cosmetics brush. This was in their Rose Gold collection. It is the brush number 4. I do not know if these brushes are still available for purchase, which is pretty sad. I do know BH Cosmetics was going through some things. I don't know if they're completely closing their brand down or not, but one thing I will say, BH Cosmetics has some really great affordable brushes. So if you can get your hands on any of their brush sets, I highly do recommend those. And then for powder blush, we are going in with the Beauty Bakery Bite Size Snackaroon Blush. This is in the shade Hey Pumpkin. So of course, orange. And I picked this up from Target. I'm trying to learn to be very gentle when applying my makeup because I can be very heavy-handed, and yeah. Okay, so the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter, this is again in the shade number 4. Shade 5 is definitely a summer shade, but it still could be a little bit too deep to where you don't see that glow on me. So I did go ahead and pick up shade number 4, but how I applied it the other day was just simply as like a highlighter over all of my products, which what I noticed is that it did not disturb my foundation or my powders because my face is already set. I did just use my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. So we're just going to blend this out. So that way the glow, because I felt like when I first used this, it was pretty and I noticed a little something. But I do feel like, spray and set it down. I do feel like when you put it under your foundation and then you start applying like your powders, it kind of disappears in a sense. So if I'm only going to use it like that to where I don't have to use like an actual powder highlighter, I could definitely see this lasting a lot longer than applying it all over the face. Now I still might do that from time to time, but I really just like how I just kind of added it on the high points and on the nose, and that's it. We are going to go ahead, let me throw on some lashes, and we'll come back to lips because I do have some new lip products that I wanted to share with you guys as well. For lips, I picked up the Baddie B lashes. Well, her site was Baddie B Lashes. She only geared towards lashes and like accessories. Now she has changed it to Baddie B Beauty because she has extended and is trying to add beauty products. So the first launch were her glosses. So these are pigmented glosses. Just think of it as a liquid lipstick with a gloss built in, so you don't have to add it. What I do love about these, it doesn't leave like that goopy, tacky, you know, look or feel to like the inner part of your lip, but it also plays a part if you do exfoliate your lips and also make sure that your lips stay moisturized with like a lip mask or lip oil. That way when you do apply pigmented like glosses or liquid lipsticks, you have a, you know, smoother application. But I want to go ahead and swatch them for you. In case you haven't seen them, the first shade is Vanilla, which I feel is like my personal favorite. So this is what the packaging looks like. I don't know if you can kind of see that. And don't mind my nails, y'all. It's time for me to fill in. So it just says Baddie B on here. The shade is at the bottom. So this too kind of reminds me, I thought I had it to show you guys, kind of reminds me of the Kaja Gloss Shot, but as you can see, Baddie B's is a lot bigger and thicker. It's definitely a little bit more weighted. So we are going to go ahead and swatch these for you guys. Who is we? I'm going to swatch them. Alright you guys, so just to kind of show you, the first shade is Vanilla, which looks like a concealer shade. You already know with how light it is, that is my nude, that is my favorite shade. This middle shade, I don't know if you can kind of see it, but it is called Honey. Then we have Inquiato, I think that's how you pronounce it. So it's like almost like a pinky nude. And then we do have the shade Baby Pink, which is of course obviously pink. So I think for today's video, I'm going to go ahead and line the lips with my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk 3 in Tint. And then I think I'm going to use the shade Inquiato. I think that, don't hold me to it, but I'll leave it on the screen. Alright you guys, so that is it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I love a simple beat, honestly. This is kind of the makeup look that I would go for if I'm just like every day I'm going out. A lot of times I am a little scared to wear bold eyeshadow looks outside, and I have to get out of my comfort zone and stop being afraid to do that. But this is typically something that I would go for. In the waterline, I did add like a pop of color. So I did use the ColourPop gel liner in the shade Punch. So that is on the waterline. In regards to the Sephora Best Skin Ever Concealer, I like it. There's still no creasing or anything on the under eyes. Mind you, in the video I did show you guys that I kind of let it sit. Usually I apply cream bronzer and liquid or cream blush before I do concealer. I did it the other way around because I wanted to see how it would look sitting on the under eyes while I blended everything out. And it took me a minute to kind of blend out and go over the cream blush and bronzer. So that is a win in my book. Also, this huge tube of concealer is only $15. It comes in a lot of shades, so I'm here for it. I definitely next time want to try it with the foundation. Now again, I mentioned that there is a shade, I think it's 26.5 W. That is a shade that I think I'm going to pick up. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it is a light medium with yellow undertone. I have to double check and make sure, but that is a shade that I do want to pick up to kind of add and incorporate with this to add like that brightening effect, because this one is definitely a little bit closer to my skin tone. But in regards to the e.l.f. Halo Glow, again, I already did a review on it. I like it. I like how I used it and applied it today. So that is an easier way to do it if you don't want to add it. I think for me, being that I have oily combination skin, that is a better way for me to use it, because I'm not gonna lie, in like right in here, I feel like my oils were definitely coming through a little bit faster when I applied that all over the face. So oily skin girls, we have to kind of finesse how we use it, and that's okay. What is another new product? As far as the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear, first impressions, I do like it. I definitely feel like I have to continue using it, but again, as you saw, it worked better for me when I mixed it with the Pro Color Pigment by LA Girl. So again, if you are my foundation twin, I would definitely go for shade 400W instead of 405W like I did. I haven't really decided if I wanted to pick it up, because for me, I have the Pro Pigment, so I don't want to be wasteful and pick up another shade when I can just mix it. In regards to the Baddie B Beauty Glosses, you guys, I will have them linked down below. Please go get your hands on them. They are only $13 for these huge tubes. They are only $13. Honestly, when I love a product, I pick up backups because I don't want no issues when I run out. So I definitely have like 2 or 3 more of my favorite shades in the cart right now, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and check it out. But definitely check them out. I really do love how it looks. They are comfortable on the lips. Again, it's giving liquid lipstick, and as if I put a gloss over top and I didn't have to do all those extra steps. So highly recommend her glosses, you guys. I think that is it for everything new that I used in today's video. I hope you all have a blessed one. Stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.